residents in some parts of Johannesburg will be experiencing water outages this week. Randwater announced 54-hour water outages in Soweto, Randburg, Roodepoort, Langlaagte and the Joburg inner city. Now, according to Randwater, the outages will be a result of maintenance at a purification plant in Vereeniging. Our reporter Barry Bateman joins us now for an update from Norwood. Barry, we understand that you've spoken to the JMPD on their arrangements for the maintenance period. What exactly are they saying?
Yeah, good afternoon. Quite right. I have spoken to the JMPD. So it's not just residents that will be affected, or potentially affected by this maintenance work that is taking place on the water treatment facility, but of course businesses as well and government services. So various of the municipal buildings or services will be unoperational for the period of the maintenance, just because, and the reason for this is because of health and safety concerns. If you don't have running water in a public facility, you then run the risk of you can't flush the toilets, as simple as that.
Yes.
So where you're having thousands of people walking through your facility every day, you've got to shut them down. So earlier today I was with JMPD's Wayne Minnar, asking him about their plans for their facilities over the next few days. Take a listen.
Yes, because of the water cut down tomorrow in Johannesburg on Tuesday and Wednesday, 15th, 16th and 17th of November, there will be an effect also on the services of the JMPD, of the licensing and testing station. So there will only be a skeletal staff on duty at licensing and testing stations in Midrand, Randburg, Sandton, Roodepoort and Langlaagte. However, the office at Village Road and Loveday Street for the payment of traffic fines will be completely shut down. There will be no one at this office where we are currently standing, so no one will be able to come in and to physically actually pay traffic fines. They can pay the fines online at www.paycity.co.za or at Standard Bank.
Now, all right. Now, we also understand that you spoke to residents in Randburg about the water cuts. Are they properly planning for those?
Yeah, I was earlier in Randburg. At the moment, as you said in the introduction, I'm in Norwood, a lot of restaurants and the like around here. Interestingly, this area falls under what is the Joburg CBD feeder area. So this area will be throttled by about 50%. That will probably affect some of the businesses in these areas as they try to provide some of the food to their patrons. But when I was in Randburg earlier, we were at a spa, people stocking up on water so that they could ensure in the event that they do run out of the commodity, they've got a little something to ensure they can cook their food, drink water and sometimes flush the toilets. But take a listen to the people that I spoke to.
I think it's a good decision because they're maintaining the situation. You know, like Eskom, they're just doing the maintenance. So I don't mind at all. It's not a problem. It's helping the community.
No, always concerned. I mean, water is the life at the end of the day. But I mean, we will be filling up our bars so they can flush the toilet, have 10-litre bottles of water for drinking and so on. I mean, yeah, you can't live without it. So we definitely will be making plans.
Let me come to Spa and buy some few water because I don't know tomorrow when I'll be leaving to work. That's why the reason why I've come this side. So I think maybe it's not bad because I read the message is about the purification system.
At least the residents of Randburg sound a bit positive, Barry. It doesn't seem that they're all that phased. I mean, they understand that there needs to be maintenance.
I think that's probably the most important part. I mean, if we look at Eskom, what's happened in the last couple of weeks, Eskom's telling us it's because of the lack of maintenance. Well, here is a water utility saying, guys, we are doing maintenance. And what we understand, this is an upgrade of a pipe. It is connecting it to two other pipes. So instead of two pipes leading to that Vereeniging plant, there's now going to be three. So when you upgrade that kind of capacity, it enables or it can cater for the additional growth that we're seeing in a city like the city of Johannesburg, that there can be additional capacity to cater for the significant growth. So while people might be inconvenienced for a little bit, they do realize that it is planned, so they at least know. And that's also an important aspect. When the lights switch off or the water goes off without not knowing what's happening, it is frustrating. Here they know from Monday to Wednesday there will be this work taking place, and there is a possibility you might run dry, but you do know there is some end there is end in sight.